Hey guys, welcome to the Catway. So in this video we are going to talk about how to find the sum and product of the factors. So before I begin, I would like to thank all the people who have joined us. Our Facebook group link is there in the description below. Now let's roll in for the video. So talking about the sum of the factors, see again we have to write the number in the form of n is equal to a to the power p into b to the power q into c to the power r and so on. Okay, so for the sum of factors for of sum of all the factors, what you do is, let's find out sum of factors. Okay, okay, so sum of factors would be given by c a to the power p plus 1 minus 1 divided by a minus 1. Okay, b to the power q plus 1 minus 1 divided by b minus 1, c to the power r plus 1 minus 1 divided by c minus 1 and so on. Let's verify it also. Let's check for 60 what is the sum of factors. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 12, 15, 20, 30 and 60. So what will be the sum? This will be 90, 130, 130, 100 and sorry 90, 110, 125, 135, 147, 147 and 11, 158, 158 and 10, 168. So 168 should be your answer. Now 60 can be written as 2 to the power 60 can be written as 12 into 5. So it will be 2 square into 3 into 5. Okay. So let's check it out. So 2 power 3, that is 8 minus 1, 7 divided by 1 is what we have. Then multiplied by 3 to the power 2, that is 9 minus 1, that is 8 divided by 3 minus 1, that is 2. Then we have 5 to the power 2, 24. Okay, so we have 24 divided by 4. So we have 6 here. So 24 divided by 4, let's take it this way. So it is gone 2 times, this is gone. Now it is left 24 into 7 comes out to be 168. Okay, so that means the formula is correct. We have verified it also. So I hope you have understood how to find the sum of the factors. Now let's talk about how to find the sum of the prime factors. So for prime factors, I hope you know the similar way. You write it for 60, let's say 60 can be written as 2 square into 3 into 5. Okay, so sum of prime factors would be same as a plus b plus c and so on. So it will be 2 plus 3 plus 5 in case of 60, that is 10 would be the sum of prime factors. Okay, now let's talk about sum of composite factors. Sorry, sum of composite factors. If you are talking about sum of composite factors, what you have to do is, sorry guys, sum of all factors minus sum of prime factors plus 1 is what you will do. Okay, so let's check it out. So sum of all factors is 168 minus the sum of prime factors, that is 10, and plus 1, that is, it will come out to be after it will come out from the bracket, it will be minus 1. So it is 168 minus 11, that is 157 should be your answer. Sum of composite factors, let's check it out. So composite factors are 4 and 6, that is 10, 10 and 10 20, 20 and 12 is 32, 32 and 15 is 47, 47 plus 110 is, we have 157. So verified. Okay, so now you know how to find the sum of the factors, you know how to find the sum of prime factors, and you know how to find the sum of composite factors. Now we will come to sum of even factors. It's slightly different from the others. So sum of even factors. So as I told you in the last video how to find the number of even factors, see 60 can be written as 2 square into 3 power 1 into 5 power 1, and you have to remove 1 2 from it. So 1 2 will be removed, so what will be left? 2 power 1 into 3 power 1 into 5 power 1, and then you could have calculated the number of factors. In the sum of even factors, you will do the same way up till here. Okay, then what you will do, you will apply the same formula as sum of factors, that is, it will be 2 power 2 minus 1, that is 3 divided by 1. It will be 3 power 2 minus 1, that is it will be 8 divided by 2, and it will be 5 power 2 minus 1, that is it will be 24 by 6. But what you will do in sum of even factors is you will completely multiply all of them by 2. Okay, so let's see what do we get. So here we have okay, sorry, this would be 4. So this is gone 2 times, 2 से 2 गया. We have 24 into 3, that is 72, and 72 into 2, 144. Okay, now let's check it out. So what you can do is, see, let's check it out if it's true. So 60 is even, 30 is even, and 20 is even. So we have 110. Then from 12 we have 122. Then from 10 we have 122 के बाद we have 132. 132 के बाद 6 we have 138. 138 के बाद 4 and 2, that is 6, 144. So we get sum of even factors at 144, and we have verified it. So for sum of even factors, you have to do exactly the same way. You have to get to the prime factor form of sum of even factors, that is from all the from the prime factor form of that number you remove 1 2, you get this form. Then apply the formula of sum of all factors, but there is one slight change. You have to multiply that with 2, and you get your sum of even factors. Now for sum of odd factors, what you are going to do is sum of odd factors. So for sum of odd factors, what you will do is total minus even. Okay, so we have 168 minus 144. What we have our answer is 24. Let's check it out if it is coming out to be 24. Sum of odd factors. So we have 1 plus 3, that is 4. 4 plus 5, that is 9. 9 plus 15, that is 24. So that is equal to 24. So verified. So now we know how to find the sum of factors, all factors, sum of prime factors, sum of composite factors, sum of even, and sum of odd factors. So our sum part is over. Now let's come to the product of factors. Okay, so product of factors, how do you write the product of factors? Okay, so product of all factors is equal to, I'll write it, number to the power number of factors by 2. Okay, so this we will do for a small number, let's say 30. So 30 can be written as 5 into 6. So in prime factor form it will be 5 into 2 into 3. Okay, so what is the number of factors? It is 8, because you can see here 2, 2 and 2 it will become. So 2 into 2 into 2, that is 8. So 8 is the number of factors. So what should be the product of all factors? It should be 30 to the power 8 by 2, that is 30 to the power 4, it should be the answer. Okay, so 30 to the power 4 is 81. So this is the answer for 30 to the power 4. Now let's write the factors of 3. 30, we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have 5, we have 6, we have 10, we have 15, and we have 30. So let's multiply them. 1 into 2, 2, 2 into 3, 6, 6 into 5, 30, 30 into 6 is 30 into 6 would be 180, 180, 18, 180 with into 10 would be 1800, into 30 into 15, that is 15 threes are 45 and 50. Okay, so 45 into 18, what would be the answer? 8 5 40, 8 4 32, and 5 37 plus 4, 37 plus 4 would be 41. Carry over again, carry over 4, 4 1 4 plus 4 8. So 810, and then 3 zeros, 1 2 3, equal to this. Okay, so that means our formula is verified that the product of all factors would be given as number to the power f by 2. F is, let me write it here, f is equal to number of factors. Okay guys, okay, now I hope it's clear. Now there's one more thing, how to write a number as a product of its two factors. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Number of ways to write a number as a product of two factors. Okay, as a product of two factors. So the answer for that would be n by 2. Okay, you just have to remember this, it will be n by 2. Also, two special cases are there for perfect square. If the number is a perfect square, okay, perfect square. So if same number can be used, I will tell you why it is saying about same number can be used and same number cannot be used. So if same number is used, okay, same number is used, then the answer will be n plus 1 by 2. And if, so this is one condition, this is the second condition, if same number cannot be used, the answer will be n minus 1 by 2. Okay, now why it is different for the perfect square and why it is saying same number can be used and same number cannot be used? Let me tell you one thing, that the number of factors, okay, number of factors for a normal number, that is not a perfect square, okay, not a perfect square, is even, okay, whereas the number of factors for a perfect square is odd. Now, why it is odd? See, I have told you earlier that the perfect square, for a perfect square, they all have to be of the form 2k. Okay, so any number which is of the form 2k will be an even number. Now, when finding the number of factors, we are adding 1 to it. So, to any even number, if you add 1, they will become odd. So, all the prime factors ka power which we will multiply, they are in even form. When 1 is added, all of them become odd. When odd into odd is there, we have talked about them in the odd even video, that odd multiplied by odd would always give me an odd number. So that is why the number of factors for a perfect square is always an odd number, whereas number of factors for a normal number that is not a perfect square number is even. Okay, so what you can also say is, see, for a perfect square, whatever is the square root of that number, that number will be the middle number, that number will be the middle number of the factors of that perfect square. Let's take an example. Let's say let's talk about 36. So 36 can be written as 2 square into 3 square. Okay, 4 into 9. Yeah, so the number of factors are how many? 3 and 3. So number of factors are 9. Okay, so let's write out the number of factors. The factors are 1 2 3 4 6, not 8, sorry, 1 2 3 4. Then we have okay, then we have 9, then we have 12 3, we have 20, 18 and 2, and we have 36 itself. So you know 6 is the square, sorry, 6 is the square root of 36. Okay, and it lies in the middle. See, 1 2 3 4. Okay, 1 2 3 and 4. Okay, whereas what happens in the case of a number which is not a perfect square, you can see how was I able to calculate all the factors easily was, let's say we are talking about 42. So 42 can be written as 6 into 7, which can be written as 2 into 3 into 7. How many factors do we have? 2 into 2 into 2. So we have 8 factors. So what I was doing was, I only need to find the first 4 factors. What are the first 4 factors? They are 1, they are 2, they are 3, and they are 6. Okay, the other 4 factors will automatically come. How will they come? See, these are 4 factors. Okay, this will be the product of 6 into this would be 42, so it will be 7. Product of 3 into this number would be 42, so it would be 14. Product of this number with 2 would give me 42, so it will be 21, and product of this with 1 would give me 42, so this is 42. Okay, so this is how you can do it. Whereas in case of a perfect cube, see, if there are 9 factors, so what you can do is you can write 4 here, then you can put the perfect square root of that here. Let's say it's of 36 we are finding out, so we can put 6 here, and then we can put the 4 others here. Now what we can do is multiple of these, multiple of these, multiple of these, and multiple of these would be, we can write as factors. So that is an easier method. How we can do this is, you need to find only the first 4 ones, 1 2 3 and 4, then 4 and 9, 2 3 and 12, 2 and 18, 1 and 36. Okay, so this is how you can find the number of factors easily. So I hope you have understood it. So thanks for watching the video, guys.